The number of marriages in Singapore last year hit the highest since records began in the 1960s. Numbers out today from the Department of Statistics also show that the number of divorces fell for the first time in 10 years.
More couples tied the knot last year with almost 28,000 marriages registered. This was an increase of 2.5% from the previous year, pushing the number of marriages in Singapore to the highest in more than 50 years.
To be fair to the Singapore government, our country has some of the strongest pro-family stance, ideologically, in terms of policies and so forth. So I think compounded over time, I'm hopeful that it has sent the right message that, this is a society that will support marriage.
But statistics also show that more Singaporeans are getting married later. For men, the median age for first marriage is 30.1. 10 years ago, it was 28.9. It's the same trend for women, whose median marriage age is now 28, compared to 26.3 in 2002. Experts attribute this to many young people wanting to establish a career before they get married.
I think it'll be very hard to get Singaporeans to get married at an earlier age. Nonetheless, something that we should try. Now, the second more immediate concern, of course, is the implications of older mothers at childbirth, right? This has implications on complications, neonatal care, and so forth.
Statistics also showed that the number of inter-ethnic marriages went up in 2012, and academics say many of these marriages could include those between a Singaporean and a foreigner. Inter-ethnic marriages made up 21% of all marriages last year, a big jump from just 12% a decade ago. As for the number who called it quits, there were more than 7,400 divorces and annulments in total, a drop of almost 5% from the peak in 2011. This is the first drop in 10 years.
There could be many, many factors, right? But I do think that, when we marry later, probably, it contributes to more stable marriages, right? Because, one of the difficulty when you marry very young is, you jump into a marriage and then subsequently 5-10 years down the road, you start to regret, have I missed out on life?
Statistics also showed that more men are marrying older women.